Hello everybody and welcome to Let's Try. My name is Retromation and this is Monster Train 2, a game that this morning I had no idea it was going to ever exist, let alone that I'd be able to play a demo here today. The day that I'm recording this demo just came out, shadow dropped, Steam Next Fest, in we're gonna go to see what it's all about. Monster Train, the original, is one of my favorite roguelike deck builders of all time, if not maybe even my favorite. I've just always really gelled with it in specific. So hey, I'm pumped. In we're gonna go to a battle here. Dominion's Preservation. Healers blessed by Dominion bolster their allies, attack in large bursts to achieve victory. I do assume it'll give us a tutorial. Otherwise, I imagine it's gonna be pretty similar to the first. This is your Pyre. If it takes too much damage from enemy attacks, your run is over. Each battle will begin with the deployment phase. You will draw your champion and any unit card with a blue banner on it. After you end this turn, enemies will invade. Play each unit card once per battle, and then we use them up. So if they die, they're gone. Enemies are going to show up here and slowly work their way up, if we don't kill them, to this right here. So it's a little bit tower defense-y in that way, I guess. But we are going to place down our champion. So this is a new champion. I think there's 5 new factions, I read. Got Fell, Multi-Strike 1, so 2 damage twice. Revenge, when they get hit, apply a Valor to friendly units. Don't know what that is. That's new. 1 damage for every stack. After combat, if the unit is in the front, they gain armor up to that stack count. Armor up to the stack count. Interesting. So it's a little bit of an aggressive and a defensive thing. We kind of want you to get hit. You have 20 HP. What else do we have? Do we have anything to protect you if you take damage? Fire starter, do 1 damage and then apply 2 Pyre gel, which increases the damage they take per stack. So they'll take 2 more damage from anything. It doesn't even just say attack. So like a fire starter and then another fire starter does 3 damage, and then they have 4 Pyre gel, so the next one does 5. Okay, interesting. Just Cause. Advance, move a unit to the front of the floor, and apply 2 Valor. Gotcha. So we can kind of like juggle the units around to save our champion. We also have 2 Spear Stewards, and we have Shield Stewards down here, instead of just them all being the same unit, and it's just a trained steward. 14 damage, 3 defense versus 8 damage, 25 defense. But these guys are thicker. These guys take up 3 spaces. You can see right at the top. 2 spaces. 2 spaces. We have 5 spaces to work with per floor. Yep. So I'm going to have you take the first hit. And then we will move up here because we have no more space on the bottom floor. Enemies have boarded your train. They enter the lowest level, move up 1 level every turn. If they reach the top, yep, I explained that. Okay, so we have restore 15 health to enemy units after combat. So we probably should just snipe you. It's kind of the equivalent of doing 15 damage in a way. And then let's get our aggressive steward up there. And then the question is, do we want to apply 2 Valor, which will give you damage and armor, or do we want to apply the Pyre gel? This will help us do an extra, it makes us do 4 more damage right now, and it'll help us for the whole fight. So I'd say, maybe as the fight progresses, I would make a different decision. But since it's the beginning of the fight, that seems logical. So what do we got here? You're taking 22 damage. We got another Spear Steward, which we will put down. Wait, do we have any more? We don't have anything else to defend you, do you? Oh, that's it. Okay. Interesting. So then, in a way, I might want to just cause you. If we want to have a chance to defeat the guy. Because that gives you 2 armor, so you can take the 4 hit. This guy's gonna... We're toast down here. So 22 damage. You're going to be able to take 16 here. God, man. I think we're cooked on that. Bring you down to be one-shot by this heart cage, as is. Do we have any trinkets or anything? No. Got nothing. They're really starting us off just right in the thick of it, I guess. So do I even care about applying this? This is 1 damage. So we're at 23, but then they take 6 more. 7 more damage. It's 29. I mean, I guess it's not really even worth it, is it? Because it's 37, 40, 45. We can't kill him unless we spend another Firestarter on him next turn. I think we're just going to let the Heart Cage do 1 hit. In which case, using that guy up there, like, I don't even know if it was worth it. Let me speed up. Yes. All right, so we have the moment of respite here. Yeah, okay, I could have, like, double Firestarted. But honestly, I think it's a better call to just spend the entire time going boom, boom, boom. 20, where we've got 12 damage to 24 damage here. Just attacking twice. Seems right to me. We're going to just let this do 1 hit on our thing. I think that's fine. They throw us in the deep end with no trinket or anything. Defeat the boss to win the battle. His relentless ability means that combat will continue in this room until you or he is defeated. All right. Restore 15 health to enemy units after combat. So here's kind of what I want to do. Boom. Boom. Does this make a difference? Like, this is not going to matter. At least if it works based off of the first game. The second that this guy gets killed, it's irrelevant what happens up here. The fight ends. So hoping it's going to be the same. So we're having the other guy take the hits so we can use our massive damage units. So that's kind of fun. I like that. That's a fun little gimmick, using them as kind of the tank for a bit. But then when it comes to the boss phase, you swap them around. It seems to be like the intentional way to use that character, kind of. Choose a card. Apply Valor 10 for the cost of 3 Ember? Is that what it was called? This is Dragon's Sword. Advance and apply melee weakness. Move a unit to the front of the floor and make them take... Next time a unit is attacked, it takes that much damage again. So basically double the damage from an attack. In dire situations, we could use this on our own heroes as well, but like... Deal damage to the enemy units equal to the damage of the front friendly units. Well, that's fun too. I like challenge though, because it gives me a way to specifically nuke certain units. Explosive. All excess damage is applied to every enemy unit. Okay, 30 damage to the front enemy unit. It's kind of fun. Doesn't work with the melee weakness. It doesn't do 60 because it's not melee. Ability Gelly Sneeze? What the hell is going on here? Deal 1 damage and then apply Pyre Gel 10 to the front enemy unit on a cooldown of 3. Schwat? So what do you... That's not a thing that existed in the first... Is it like an active that I can click, or is it just every 3 turns it does that? I'm assuming it's an active I can click, because otherwise this is terrible. Or consume to apply Pyre Gel 8. I'm going to go for this. That just sounds fun. Okay, good. We have the path system from the first game. We can either forge our units to gain new powers, get a Pyreborn unit, get a banished unit, and forge spells. So which one's which? Banished is my primary clan, so the one that my champion's from. And my allied clan is the Pyreborn. So in every game of Monster Train, you get to pick from the batch of clans. You choose a primary and a secondary. The primary determines your champion. Otherwise, that's like the main thing that it really does. And each faction has its own champion with its own like unique upgrade paths and stuff. Forge your units to gain new powers. I'm more interested in that. Yeah, I'm more interested in like the unit upgrades. So we can go up here, we can get a unit. Avarice 10. When a unit with Avarice deals unblocked damage, gain money equal to the stacks of Avarice. Dude, like, I don't know if I want to go that greedy on my first go-around. Strike, apply 8 Pyre Gel. It's pretty cool. Cost 2 slots. So we have the 5-slot floor, so we could have our hero, then this guy, then the other one, the 1-slot creature we just picked up. So that's pretty good. So clearly this faction's, the allied clan, is like kobolds and dragons and stuff. It's kind of fun. I like this. And then we go for the upgrades. Upgrade a unit with Titanite. So if this is anything like the first game, which so far it seems like it is, these cannot be placed on our champion. Let me see if that... It's not really a way that I can tell, but I don't think so. Upgrade a unit with Avarice 3, 20 HP. Incoming damage reduced by half. So, like, we will probably want to, at the end, throw the Magma Mauler in front. So it's not the worst thing in the world. Is it better than 20 HP? Probably. Alternatively, we could throw it on one of the Shield Stewards, but they have the same amount of health, and we'll be getting rid of them at some point. All right, so here's the little pips where they go. Titanite. Hit me with it. And upgrade a unit with 20 health. You know what? Yeah. Whoop. 45 HP and you take half damage. I'm down with it. So that'll be mostly for when we decide to have them tank for us at the end, after we've like done our applying of our status effects and whatever. Slow-moving soldiers, blessed by of entropy, will deal heavy damage if they reach the front. Uh-oh. Okay, so yep, we do this, and counterproductively, we put our tank in the back for right now. It's also counterproductive because they apply Pyre Gel afterwards, but at a certain point, we will swap that around. And we will have this guy go in the front instead. But right now, we want to just try and squeak out some free revenge procs. The preview number shows the amount of damage each unit will take during the next combat phase. A red X means that the unit will be defeated. You summon a unit with an activated ability. Oh, this is so cool. Sorry. I know it's like such a simple thing based on other games, but there were no active abilities in the first game, and that's such a good design space. Click the unit to activate the ability. They go on cooldown a few turns after use. Do 1 damage and apply Pyre Gel 10 to the front enemy unit. I don't think it makes a lot of sense to do here. So we're going to go hit, damage and Pyre Gel into Snotty Whelp. So, I mean, we could apply a little bit of Fire Starter, but I think that getting my units out is a good call. Because it also is deck thinning to get those units out. We could do Just Cause. It's not going to help me right now. Fire Starter is going to apply an extra, so 1 damage, 3, 4. It's not that exciting. It's 5 more damage. 5 more damage. But then it's also 7, 9, 11. It's 11. If I do this, this is 11 damage. However, I feel like I want the Just Cause going, but Alright. We pretty much already have to do the position swapping here. Applies when this unit's at the front of the floor, plus 8 damage. Oh, boy. Because I wanted to yoink you to the front here. Because they attack before we do. So you're going to do 6. Why is it saying -3? I guess because we gain the 3 Valor. It's factoring that in. That does mean we are actually closer to death here than it looks like. So you're doing 6, bringing us down to 3 armor. You're doing 2, or bring me down to 3 health. You do 2, bringing me down to 1 health. So if I bring you to the front, I die. Unless I also bring the Magma Marauder up front. Okay, let's think. Then we will advance you to the front. Okay, good. And then this one will die, so we're just going to kill off you there. All right, handled. Yeah, that guy's going to die. I mean, we could even just throw a... Oh, that actually worked really well. We could throw a little fire starter on you if we want to, and I could? Or... Are we guaranteed to draw Just Cause? We draw 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're guaranteed to draw 1. So I could be a little bit hammy here and go Just Cause, Just Cause. Because the multi-strike works better on you. Like, it's better to give you damage up. It's twice as effective on that one. It's just as simple as that. Okay, we already win, which is cool. We can go boom to win even harder. Challenge. I mean, like, I don't know what I'm even... Why bother? Just press the end button. I'm like, I want to win harder. Who cares? Just kill. Want to speed up combat? Yeah, I guess we can get one more for this. Bonk. Sneeze Dragon does 1 damage, but if we apply all that Ember Who's It What's It, it's not going to matter. 10, so we've seen these cards. Equipment. Equipment did not exist in the first game. Shift. When this unit moves, gain a Valor. And at the end of combat, also trigger your shift to gain another Valor. Additionally, like, maybe they'll have another shift effect or something. This seems good to have. I'm assuming it's 1 equipment per hero. I don't know. Do 8 damage for the cost of 2 to gain a Dragon's Horde, which was this. Earn a Dragon's Horde and loot it outside of battle for valuable... What the hell? 4 Pyre Gel to all enemy units. Or 8 to 1. It's a good question. I think I'm going to go for one of these. I'll go for the 8 to 1. Do we get to upgrade our hero? Something surprising can be found in the fog. Wait, what? So we have forge your units, Pyreborn, heal, which I don't really need. Offers random equipment and rooms? I mean, I have to click that button because that's not a thing that existed in the first game, and I need to know what the hell you're talking about. Fight Club. Grant friendly units 15 damage. So it's like a buff to the whole floor. Multi-strike 1, but on strike lose an attack. I mean, I could definitely find a use for that, though. Multi-strike 1 and on extinguish, purge this unit from your deck. Whoa. So I'm assuming that's going to be like a space modifier. So it's 1 per floor or something, maybe? I don't know. These mechanics didn't exist in the first game, so. Pungent smell of rotten chemicals hits your senses as strong as any strike. From behind, the soft glow from illuminated formaldehyde tubes, a plague doctor slithers forward. Perhaps a banish such as yourself might be better might be better by letting me tinker a little with your equipment. Graft a random equipment on a unit. Graft one of your equipment onto a unit. Well, here's the thing. I'm afraid that if I do this, I can't put it on my hero, and honestly, it's the hero is the one who I would want it on. So I'm going to go with a random equipment, and I was right. Okay. Do it. Screw it. What did we get? Swift Seal Dagger, 15 damage, and quick. Ooh, quick in the first game was that they get to attack before the enemies do. So that's really good for somebody who applies a debuff that makes the enemy take more damage. Cool if true. Arrgh, big funny chicken. Archeon draws power from the defeat of his forces, becoming enraged at their failure. Gains Rage 3 on Siphon. Triggers when an enemy unit dies on this floor. So by enemy unit, it means my enemy. It doesn't mean his enemy, I guess. Rage 2. So basically, if we kill one of the units on the floor that he's on, he gains 6 damage. But every turn, that goes down by 2. So, but it's just... Basically, the gimmick is try and avoid killing units on his floor, which I think will make sense, again, assuming this is similar. Okay, we go Fell. Same deal. Not my first rodeo here. Archeon is the strongest boss you face yet. He moves between floors freely, but can be attacked if you clear out the enemies on that floor. You've drawn an equipment card. These can be attached onto a unit inside the train, and when attached, they will improve the unit in various ways. Only one equipment can be attached at a time. You've also drawn a room card. They can be installed into a floor on the train. Their gameplay effects persist until the end of battle. Only one room effect can be installed into a floor at a time. I mean, let's go ahead and definitely slap that on. That's, like, huge. Slap this effect on, too. But then here we are in a little bit of a weird pickle. The melee weakness, I don't really care. Pyre gel. I don't really care either. I'm not going to get a kill off. So yeah, you're quick. I can't, like, right-click you to see what click does. Alt, though? Yeah. Attacks before enemy units during combat. Good. When the unit dies, the graft is severed from severed for the rest of combat, and the equipment goes into your hand. Okay. That's good to know. I think it just kind of makes sense to sneak an extra 14 damage onto the boss while also playing a unit, while also thinning our deck. It's kind of like a 1,000,000 to 1. Watch out for triggers. This unit has a trigger. They activate when specific events or turn phases happen. At the end of combat, gain 3 damage and take 20 damage. Okay. Guys, I think I have a just cause here. All right, well, you are going to heal. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. I specifically, I should have just let that happen, I think. I don't know, maybe not. So here's the thing: if you move, you gain one valor. You know, I'm just gonna let you have the 2 valor. I think we're gonna want to get a kill on the boss. Okay, there we go. We get our snotty whelp in play as well now, finally. I don't want to spend 2 to get rid of you. It's super annoying. Maybe I just let that go. I'm going to go all in on the boss here. Some spells can only be played once per battle. If they have consumed, they're placed in the consume pile when played. Not be available again. It's like exhaust or what, you know, exile, whatever the heck you want to call it. Okay. Is there a reason to apply this right now? Kind of seems like no. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to let that go. Because they're dead up here, and this will probably be the last wave until we actually fight the boss. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to yoink you. Oh, wait, you're hitting the spike unit. No. Wait, okay, hold on. Deal 1 damage and then apply... Does that count spikes? I really want to keep you alive, but, like, factoring this in is really rough right now. So we're doing 46, we're doing 56. We're doing 56 plus 29 plus 10, 56 plus 39. I mean, it's a lot. Do we benefit from throwing out fire starters? Kind of my big question that I have. Does it matter? It is what it is. It's a bummer. So, at least we got to use our ability. You had to do it, you little hero. Oh, we actually do have another turn. Wild. Wasn't expecting that. Got 6 rage. Jesus. So this is good. I mean, there's nothing I can do about that. So I'm just going to go ahead and challenge you. Are we guaranteed? We are not guaranteed to draw a Just Cause, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is technically possible for us to whiff completely on a Just Cause, so I am not going to allow myself to whiff completely. I'm going to let this go. He's obviously going to get a damage boost. It's going to be annoying. We fed the monster a little bit too much earlier, but I think we're good anyways. We are indeed. All right, we don't need to worry about you. We've already won. Fire starter, fire starter, fire starter for fun. So, boom. All right. Pretty cool. Double the amount of Pyre gel on a unit. Consume applied damage shield 2 to friendly units. That's so good. Nullify the next 2 sources of damage. If you get that, like, on the final wave, I'll have to try and find a way to mess with it. Demonic Fledgling. On strike, gain a Valor. On shift, gain 2 rage. See, this is a situation where if we put the rage on him, it'd be good. On summon, gain 5 damage and 10 health for every Dragon's Horde. I don't have any. Strike, apply Pyre Gel 8. You know, hit me with another one. I kind of like these guys. 1 Ember per turn and an additional deployment Ember used at the first turn. Okay. 2 size on every floor. Draw an extra card each turn. Am I hurting for energy? Not really, but an extra deployment setup turn, like, that is nice. But an extra draw? It's hard to deny the effectiveness of that. That's just good. I'm going to take Hell's Flame so we could, for the sole purpose of, like, I could take goofier cards, maybe. Something can be found within the fog. Heal that we don't need. So I'm already going to be going to the left. Upgrade your champion. It's on both sides, I think. It looks like it's not, but I think it is. Yes, okay, good. Revenge, apply Valor 2 to friendly units instead of 1. It's pretty good. Or on shift, gain a Valor permanently? I see the word permanent, I'm clicking that button. Gain an equipment or a rune card. Sacrificial Chamber, gain 10 gold when a unit dies. On Slay, this equipment gains 2 permanently. The word permanent is very exciting, but we already have something. I think maybe the Swift Steel Dagger for our other Magma Mauler sounds kind of nice. Forge your spells. Permafrost will not be discarded at the end of the turn, removed when the card is played. So, yeah, I had this in mind with the Sanctuary. Like, just keeping that sucker is super good. Upgrade a spell to cost 1 less. I mean, it's obviously good. Upgrade a spell with 10 magic power, so it does 10 more damage. Or we could remove a card from the deck. Which, honestly, I'm leaning towards doing that with, like, a Pyre Gel. Or, sorry, a Fire Starter. Or maybe even 2. Like, we have lots of ways to apply it. I just don't need that many of them. And then we'll go with a reduced cost on here. Because we might get lucky and get the ability to duplicate that or something. I shouldn't do this. Sure. 11 damage instead of 10. I'll spend it all. Activating the trial. Oh, trials are back. Make the battle more difficult, but you'll earn an extra reward if you win. At the start of the battle, enemy units appear on every floor for 150 bucks. I'll do it. I'll do it. Okay, so Fell. We know we want to do this. But we also want to do boom, boom, boom. So we're going to have something on the top floor. Ooh, that's a lot. That is a lot of them. On death, apply 3 corruption to your front unit. What the hell? Oh, that's okay. Well, I didn't know that they were gonna. I didn't know they were gonna do that. Swift Steel Dagger over here. Well, at least it's not going on my hero. I mean, this sucks. He's going to be taking 3. Stacks remain across turns. I mean, I wish you would have been a little bit more forthcoming with that information about what exactly that was going to be doing. Thank God it doesn't apply the effect here, too. Okay, so somebody's doing this. Add a Discordant Toll to the top of your draw pile. Sure thing. It's fun. Oh, man. Yeah, I would not... Okay. Hindsight, I wouldn't have done it. We're going to get our Snotty Whelp out. Purge this on reserve. If we don't play it, our Pyre takes 3 damage. I'm not letting that happen. Okay, so we've got... What's going on here? When you play a spell on this floor, apply 2 sap. Okay. Good to know. So you are dying. I don't... So, boom, boom, boom. Apply 3 corruption. So, if we play down the Spear Steward right here, theoretically they are not getting corruption, and we get to kill one, because all of these are both going to be applying right here. It's a little bit better for us. We're not going to be able to deal with you. I don't have a good way to beat the back line. Why are we doing 22 to you? How are we doing 22 in specific? That's just not the amount that I would have assumed. So you're attacking here, and the second attack kills, and then we do 23, but apparently not. Because... why? If we click this button, you die in 1 hit. And then we could Pyre gel you. But I don't even know if that's necessarily the way. God, this is tricky. I hate that these guys are just going to keep vibing. So if you cast a spell, we're going to get sapped. Oh, -2 per stack, decreases every turn. God dang, man. So boom, boom, you're going to die, and then you take the 25. You do take the 25 first, though. We apply 8. I feel like we might as well apply the fire starter instead. It does 10 damage. Because they already had 10 on them. Yeah, that all sucks, but at least... I guess they're out of the way now. Alright. We're going to need to swap positioning down here now. And we've been getting a lot of junk in our deck. Okay, moment of respite. Nope. Not even. Fire started with a damage amp. I hate you. Oh my god. Are we ready to swap you, maybe? It's 1 shift. So the Valor is armor up at the... It's at the end of combat is the issue. So, like, I can't use it to save you. I could fire starter to blast one of these, save 6 damage on my... on this, or I could kill one of these little lads, or I could kill for 75 bucks. Basically trade health for... I mean, like, this guy's going to get through, and that's going to be terrible. You know what? Screw it. We're getting more permanent value. So it really is like, who do we want to kill? Because we can't save you. We weren't going to be able to. So it's like, what do I value more? Health on my my heart cage. Getting some damage out on here, which is at least a little bit helpful. 11 plus 2 Pyre gel here. So it's 11 damage, it's basically 13 damage. It's not that exciting. Or we could do this to save 4 damage, and we do not get a garbage card. Or we could do that with you. But maybe I'll have a way to save myself next turn. I hate that we can't do this. Genuinely, just taking the challenge put us back so far. It sucks that that person's living with 1, but hey. We're still going! I hate that. I think we just have to let that fly. Okay, love that. So I'm at least going to Pyre gel you. You take 10 more damage, so 65. Okay, so we're going to be doing 75. You're going to take 2 hits anyways. That sucks. I'm never taking a challenge again! I'm never taking a challenge again! Brief respite, so we don't really have to worry about anything else. We'll get rid of the toll. Put the freaking Windblade on you, finally. Are we guaranteed to draw a Just Cause? Guaranteed, yes. Okay. If I'm feeling frisky, and I am, can do that for an extra permanent Valor over here. All right, we got a Bouse. We'll apply the guaranteed stuff here. There we go. So that's a lot of permanent Valor. And we get to kill this sucker. I should have looked what they did. I saw the X the moment they showed up, and I was just like, they don't matter. I can't see them. Oh yeah, you can right-click to speed up. Oh, hello? Enchant. Other units on the same floor gain trample. That's really good. I don't have space on my bottom floor. Equipment, apply melee weakness 3. That's absurd. So the next 3 attacks it takes are doubled, is kind of the way to think about it. Like, so if they're getting multi-strike to be... Okay, I mean, that's massive. This is so cool. I don't have space for it is the issue. I could put it on floor number 2. Or I could put it on floor number 1 instead of the Snotty Whelp. You know, I'm thinking that's probably worth. On Slay, gain a Dragon's Horde that's equipment. Deal 10 damage to enemy units. Lose 10 gold and repeats the card's effect up to 3 more times. Whoa. Apply 10 Pyre Gel and deal 10 damage to all enemy units. I might have to skip here. I don't know. This is interesting. With Pyre Gel, it's really good. But it's also expensive. Up to 3 more times. It's 40 bucks. 40 bucks to cast this? Like, if you have 40 bucks, it's going to use 40 bucks, it sounds like. That's a little too expensive for my taste, I think. This early in the run, question mark? I don't know. Okay. We're like, what, half? Barf. Okay, we're like halfway. If it even lets us go to the end in the demo. Remove 2 cards from your deck. I do love that. Duplicate any card except for a champion. I mean, frankly, a second Magma Mauler is pretty good. We put a lot of value into him already. Let's do it. Okay, so maybe we can remove the other one without the juice. Free card. Silence. Disables all triggers and abilities. Armor 60. I bet you there's... like, knowing what I know, I bet you there's some card in the game that likes to be silenced. Valor 7 on Extinguish. Apply this unit's Valor to the front enemy unit, or friendly unit, whoops. Or 0 cost, 12 magic power, so probably just like 12 more damage from spells in this room. I don't think I have enough spells for that to be worth playing. So I'm going to skip here for 10 more bucks. When played, a copy of this card will be added to your hand, gaining Ephemeral. This is for spells. So is it... So basically I could play it twice. Double stack. Status effect stacks added by this card are doubled. I mean... Man, if I would have gotten the melee weakness 6, that'd be crazy. I mean, Pyre Cask 16 is good. Is it worth $100? I don't know if I think so. Punk Shredder. I mean, like, I could make Sanctuary cheaper. 10 more magic power. I'm not, like, wowed by a lot of these here. I don't know. Should I be impressed? I'll do my 0 cost so that we can play it twice. Do a little bit of dancing. Double stack. We could apply more Valor. I just, like, I don't know. Could apply 2 melee weakness. Like, that's a big deal. That's a big deal. I think that's the biggest deal I see. Like, Pyrogel 4 is exciting. Pyrogel 16 once is not bad, but, like, do I care? Not really. We'll leave that, and then upgrade a spell so it's cheaper. I mean, I'm definitely going to be using Just Causes. Dude, go ham. We're going to make this one do 21 damage, because then I can feel free to, like, maybe get rid of those ones. Like, if we get a purge spot up here. Whoop, morph. Dupe another card. So there's a heal up here. There's an unstable vortex with a heal. So I think we really want to avoid taking damage. I mean, more than usual. We want to avoid taking damage here. The front non-boss enemy in every wave gets a reanimate. So, knowing what I just said, we probably should skip this. Unfortunately for me. I know we have, like, potentially a trample, but, like... Okay. I'm also feeling like we should, probably get space as our next thing. What's your deal? Whenever any unit on this floor dies, gain a damage, multi-strike 1. Yeah, you got permanent valor on you, don't you? Oh, we got sapped. You know what? Screw it. I'm going stupid style with it. And then if we apply this right away, it's going to be... So it's 10. You're taking 22 damage. And so there's nothing I can do with this spell that would change that. Because that's not going to make... We're going to do 44. It's not going to get through here anyways. It's probably good that we don't really want to play this Spear Steward, which means we definitely want to remove said Spear Steward. A little bit worried about this guy. God, yeah, no, I think that we're going to want to remove that. Okay, so that guy's solved. Good. So I don't know what to do with you. Swift Steel Dagger, you already have it. Swift Steel Dagger, Swift Steel Dagger. You don't have anything on you. So we'll do that for now. 2 Pyrogels kill this person. I think we need to care about this. Yeah, I don't know where to play the Punk Shredder. And by that I mean I can't play the Punk Shredder. I'm fine with this. Do what we can. God, the music's so bumping. So yeah, we got sapped. It is what it is. Unforch. Well, we can make you take 20 more damage. So 38, we have the 10, 65, so this is 75 damage with the Pyre Gel. You're dying already. And, like, Pyre Cask is not going to change me killing you on this floor, right? No, it's not. So there's no point. So if there's no point, then there's no point. I know. Sap, but we're talking about literally, we're talking about permanent value here. I'm not going to sacrifice permanent value because I'm getting sapped, boo-hoo. Maybe I should, but I'm not gonna. Nothing to do with this garbage either. Can't even trash it or anything. So yeah, you're gonna die. I need a way to snipe the backline better. Yeah. I know we're letting a lot of damage get through on this guy. We get a moment of respite here. No. Bum, 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 bum. I know this is probably better. There we go. It's just a lot of permanent value. 21 damage and 2 pyro gel. I do think probably should have put the Windblade on you. Still could. All right. I think we are gonna, because that gives us an extra stack of Valor at the end of the turn. Theoretically, a permanent Valor, because it activates Shift. Yeah, permanent Valor up. Like, are we scared here a little bit, but not really, because we have Sanctuary, so we're going to be completely fine for the next moment here. This is dying. These are going up here. I don't really care. None of that, but no, I don't. That means nothing to me. Okay, we do have to check. Guaranteed a Just Cause. I guess the question I have is, like, should I kill you to... No, I didn't even... Could kill you to play the Punk Shredder next turn? I don't think I care. I think I'd rather have the Gelly Sneeze ability. So... I'm going to play Sanctuary on this turn while I have extra value. Because I don't think it falls off, right? Yeah. And then, yeah, this is... whatever. Who cares? Yeah. Okay. And then we will adjust you to the front, and we should be good to go. I mean, we're already good to go. Oh, you have the sap? I don't think that I can care. I think I'm going to go for the permanent Valor. Yep, we're still good. Okay, I love that guy. All right, so that's a permanent... We got a lot of permanent strength stuff there. In theory. Gotta check that we can screen shake. Oh, it's still going. That just gonna turn it off, I guess, entirely. It's not a slider. Sorry for skipping through the fight there, but, like, I thought it would pause. Valor 7 on Extinguish. It's equipment. I think we have plenty. Apply 3 Valor and a damage shield to friendly units. Dude. I'm playing it. It's very expensive. Ability Moneymaker. Gain 10 for every Dragon's Egg. Gain 10 whenever a unit dies. 20 damage to all units. All units on Slay gain 10. Okay, I'm really into their gimmick. So yeah, I'm going to want to take this path. So let's avoid it here. Okay. We can copy something. Leaning towards another free Just Cause with Valor. Or with Twinstone or whatever the heck. Just so greedy. All right, at the start of the turn, fully healed champion spells get an extra upgrade slot whenever you equip an angel. I'm assuming that that is a type of character like a dragon that I don't have. So let's go for some purging. I'm not using the standard fire starters at all. I would also like to remove the champion. You know what? That's probably more important now that I think about it. Oh, well. The extra stewards. Health and spikes. Don't like the sound of that. Oh, what the hell? Kale and his cherubs grant 15 health and spikes 2 to enemy units. Oh, we have a couple of characters that are not going to like that. Some that don't care. Like Fell. Alright. Yeah, 23 permanent valor. It's nuts, man. Alright. Fight Club. Let's get our stuff out of the way that we want. Okay, got the Windblade. 20 damage. Jesus. Let's get the Pyre Gel. Getting that out of the way is really nice. Then I think we'll play Punk Shredder. They don't have spikes down here. But that's just like, look at how much that's cleaning them up. After the next round of combat, this unit will be eaten by the front unit without an ability. There won't be one. Does that mean I get it? I doubt it. That's a mechanic from, oh god, it's been so long. From the first game, though. No, we can't. I've done a problem. I have corruption. On strike applies corruption. Okay. I am dead. That doesn't protect me from it either. Okay, there we go. Snotty Whelp. I don't really have anywhere to put you unless I want to put you up top. I think I might put you up top just right now, and then we'll like maybe snipe you for fun. I would have done the order differently if I was more confident that was going to work. We can move you to the front, which is kind of funny, but like I just doesn't really make any sense. I'm just going to do this here because it's free, basically. And I don't want to move the hero back to the front. I do love that, the cleansing. So the 9 corruption does not break armor, though. Correct. Okay, we're doing just, we're fine. Okay. 21 damage and apply the Pyre Gel. We get to keep this. So we get a bunch of armor because it goes down, but then we get it reset. We get a juggle the front. I like that. I like that a lot. Spell Chain. Good. Swift Steel Dagger. Does it really matter? Kind of okay with some dying here. Whee! Whee! Permanent Valor! I don't really know what to do here. You're already quick. You know, you can have the quick. I don't really want to Sanctuary yet. That feels stupid. There's nowhere to put this, nowhere to put this. I would have used a snipe to get rid of you, I guess, but like, yeah, we got space. All right. It's very expensive, but I think it's probably worth. All right. God, we're almost killing them before they do their turn. Okay, huge armor boost. We will want to move them back, but maybe not right. It's not even relevant right now. Wee! Nope. Get out of my deck. Actually... Oh, we can do them both. It's fine. Don't really care. Yeah, the trample is huge. It takes my, like, giga damage that I've been stacking, and it applies it to multiple units. It's just, it's great. Yeah, no, whatever. Unfortunately, you're gonna waste my, my stuff. You're gonna waste my melee weakness, you know, stacks, but it is what it is. I think we can kill here. Yeah, we can kill here, and it's not even time yet. Permanently scaling. So if you're in front, you die, huh? Let's not do that then. Not to mention I could just do this anyways. Low. Bye-bye. 3-turn boss rush. Multi-strike, consume, double the amount of Pyre gel. I mean, we could actually do this. It's kind of interesting. We could get a 3rd attack on our unit that we've been stacking like crazy, our hero. Double the amount of Pyre gel on a unit is not a bad idea. Lose 30 bucks, draw a unit, apply 30 bucks, average 15, and 15 armor. As we move into the end of the game, like, that actually is kind of interesting. But, okay. I'm leaning towards space. I'm leaning towards space because an extra Magma Mauler on the same floor is very funny. All right. We go up here. We take the heal as planned. We can remove a couple cards. So if we got extra space, we don't really need to remove the stewards as much. It's not that important anymore. So we got 7 spots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for the hero, and then a 1 cost. So, like, we have more space than we know what to do with, really. I could probably get rid of the just causes that we have to pay for, frankly. Because the stewards basically have purge as well. Yeah, I think maybe getting rid of the ones we have to pay for is probably more logical. So then we can cycle back to double stack. Can we double stack? I don't recall how that works. Oh, we can't. But this getting double stack is huge. Valor 6 and damage shield 2 to all friendly units for free, basically. Can make it cheaper as well if we wanted. Sounds good to me. And then Spell Chain. Is there one of these we want to dupe? Frankly, Challenge is kind of legit to have multiply. We could also put it on this one so that we have yet another Just it's stupid. It's stupid, but stupid's kind of what I'm interested in right now. But like, dude, 4 melee weakness, so we like 4x something. There's no such thing as overkill on this run as long as our trample unit is like our trample enchant unit is alive. There's no such thing as overkill then. Okay, so what do we get? This just gives you a stat increase. I gotta be honest, I have 51 valor right now. Do you think I care about 7 more damage and 4 more health? My guess for the reasoning to go for this is maybe there's like a tier 3 that's like actually something. I'll get that. The apply 2 valor. Let me double check. There's nothing to add magic power to, as far as I'm aware, right? I guess I can click the button. Yeah. Alright. Up I go. So we have 2 fights left, I think? -1. No. I don't care. I'm not doing that. I don't care about your 400 bucks. I'm not taking 1 less mana per turn. That's not fun. All right, let's hyper stack this floor because again, we're going to go for a situation where we have the trample back here, so like overflow is not theoretically relevant. Unless you're an idiot boy. Oh, you have sweep. Okay. Let's kill that. So part of me wants to figure out how to, like... Well, okay. I guess he's... When you get hit, we're going to apply some Valor here. So I guess there's that. Oh, this doesn't have multiples. That's the only one that doesn't. You know what? I don't like the look of you. Okay. This one might be the problem. If you have no units on the floor, deals 5 damage to the Pyre. I hate this stinky sweep man. Bring him to the front, he just insta-dies. I have to do that for a sec. Because it's important that you get some Valor stacks on you. So this has Spell Chain. Really? Okay. The way that that works out, I mean, I'll take it. And then we'll, you know, it is what it is over here, kind of. I probably should have cast the spell. Okay, but now we're stacking. Oh boy, we're stacking. Okay, it's 40 damage. It's a pretty big deal. Windblade, you don't have anything on you. We're gonna go for that. Apply Valor 6 and damage shield 2 to everybody. That's huge. This has Spell Chain. Again, we just want to make it so that guy's not... He's not weak to sweep, basically. So this is going to be annoying, but you have 32s. You're dying in 1 hit. We're taking 8 damage to the... I don't really care. I sleep. I take 8 damage when I go to the bathroom. And I need to see a doctor. We've got... Yeah, now we are not susceptible to sweepage, which is good. Multi-purpose gets them also out of there for me. That's spooky. out of energy there. This does have Spell Chain, this one. Oh, well, you're not... You are susceptible to sweep. But it's the damage shield is helping. All right. It is what it is. Okay. Please let me fight the boss. Oh, God. Okay, this is hell. Okay, hold on. That's only a little bit relevant to me. Great, good to know. Yeah. We can't. Oh my God, we beefed it. We beefed it. We started playing too quickly. We started playing way too quickly there. Okay. Didn't realize just how out of hand things got. Guys, man. So like we can't save them because this is not a reactive, it's a proactive thing. So they are cooked. 'Tis the truth. And our lack of like snipes is a problem. I think we just smile and wave and say like thank you for helping here. I mean, I really should just be putting it on Magma Maulers probably, right? At this point, unless I'm actually going to have you in front. I think having you in front, if we get a turn of Respite, actually is a pretty good call, the Punk Shredder. But for now, I think it is just like... Just send that and I deal with the unfortunate consequences of the world that we have put ourselves in. Yeah. Brief respite. So we probably want to... Well, first of all, let's Sanctuary. I think it's in our best interest to have you be the one in front at the end here. Gives you a lot of armor because we've been stacking up a whole bunch. This is a little bit weird. That's a kill. That's a kill. If there's gonna be a sweeper, we're in a little bit of trouble here. Sweeper with the boss. All right, yeah, we're good. Now we're not even dying. Zoop. Zoop. Good deal. Nuke you for fun. Double stack that for fun. And then we don't have to worry about that floor. Because we front-loaded all of our value down here to a pretty ridiculous degree. Good deal. Descend a floor, move down a floor and to the back, then advance a friendly unit, deal damage to the front enemy unit equal to 2 times this unit's health and armor. What the hell? That's kind of crazy. Another Benediction? I don't think I need another Benediction. Though it's kind of this is kind of a disgustingly good card. I'm going to say no, though. I don't think we need another. And then God, Dragon's Breath is appealing. Just because, like, a lot of times that's the problem that we've been having. I'll do it. Okay. Dupe anything. What would we dupe? Probably Benediction, with like because it already has the enchants on it. I don't think we need another one of these. That's pretty crazy. I don't think we need another Magma Mauler. But we've obviously put a lot of value into them. Yeah, Benediction's really good. Otherwise, we'd remove Forge Spell. Nah. All right, step 1, Artifact. 3 extra Deployment Ember. When an Angel moves, it gets 2 Valor. I don't think I have one. Apply 10 Pyre Gel to the units that enter the top of the train. All right, we're going to say no to that stuff for now. I might re-roll it, but we'll see. And then we go Forge. Doubles the stacks of status effects applied by this unit. What if that works on this snotty whelp? If I click this button, does it let me do it? It does. Interesting. Quick and 5 damage. We could throw that on... Put it on the Punk Shredder, I guess. It's not bad. Remove a card from the deck. What would I do? Maybe the other Just Cause that costs energy still. I'm leaning towards that right now, actually. Let's take a look at our final boss. Your units enter with melee weakness 3. I mean, I'm glad we're gonna... Yeah, that's like... That's +1 to us really wanting to get the immunity. And quick becomes better, too. So we can kill them before we really have an issue is the goal. Punk Shredder is going to be on our bottom floor and theoretically upgraded as well. Upgrade a unit with 20 health. Honestly, I'm actually going to throw that on the Punk Shredder so we don't have to worry about sweeping nearly as much. And then we can dupe. I'm leaning towards Benediction, especially knowing what our final boss is. I think that just full-on blanket immunity to damage is going to be really good. Units enter with melee weakness 3 is terrifying. Okay. So, yeah, this is the concern. I'm leaning a little bit towards... God, maybe we even Sanctuary on the first turn. It's kind of interesting. I still don't make it? That's crazy. Okay. That's crazy. It's because sweep here. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Getting you out of here is actually not super problematic for me. This is ephemeral. So if you're going to be taken out anyways, maybe we just throw you into the front to eat 8 damage. How am I ever going to have you get your shield? Do I even care? Man, yeah, the drop them down and then Ooba Dooba would have been really, really nice there. Windblade, Just Cause. I mean, we could just throw another one of these out front. The Whelp in the front saves us 8 damage, but it's also like, whatever. No blade here. This is the final fight, I'm assuming, of the whole demo. Okay. Do we have a sweeper? Okay. God, 3 to freaking do that is crazy. Are you quick? We don't have quick. We could give you quick. So, what's up here? I think we're just going to let you die because it's more important to keep this person alive. 0 damage, 8 damage, 8 damage. God, I wish I knew if I could bring you to the front without, like, genuinely just going trial by fire. Because you have... So you'd be taking 8 damage. Oy vey. You have 6 corruption on you. I mean, it is what it is, I think. This sucks. It all sucks. It all sucks. We still haven't drawn our trampler. Yeah, that's just all bad. There's your trampler. Okay. So, boom, boom, boom. We could throw down the Spear Steward. Like, I'm going to have you just eat the hit here. We could Benediction, and we definitely, like, it feels like we should. But the question is where? Probably here. It's probably good to have a defensive line still. But, like, Benediction down at the bottom is going to be a good call, too. Just getting as many defensive stacks is probably more important. I think that we can just, like, genuinely take a bunch of hits here and just stack up for the boss base, basically. So you're dying because we have 2 sweepers. You die no matter what, huh? Because the triple damage, that's just how it's gonna go. That is a bummer. I think I have to just Benediction. God, I want you in front so bad. But, like, it's just gonna cause so many problems. Strike, apply corruption. How are things going here? Not good. We do 110. So we actually do 118. Oh, my lord, man. We actually do 118, so that, like, might make a difference there. If we Pyre Cask. Hey, vey. 1 second. It doesn't. I whipped out my calculator there. So by the same token, I don't think it's going to make a difference here one way or another. So you're taking 4. So this shouldn't... It does kill you. All right, we're dead. I wish there was an undo. It's not actually taking 4 is the issue from earlier. So I think we're just going to Pyre Cask here. I think that, like... Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. Is it because the... No, it's just because there's 30 damage in the back. Ooh, spooky, man. Got our Swift Steel Dagger back. For whatever it's worth, a.k.a. not a lot. All of this effort to keep these suckers alive, man. I think we just need to go ham and, like, say, Benediction down bottom. I can just cause you finally. Thank God. And then we challenge you twice. So that when you are going to take a hit, you explode. Okay. Yeah. 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 Hit my stinking heart. Hit it. Yep. God, how long until I can actually fight the stinker? I want to fight the big boss. Okay. I mean, I just think we benediction because it's like, what's the point of anything else here? You're living. Get damage shield out the wazoo. We're going to take 6 damage. I'm terrified of what happens if this row makes it up here, which they probably will. Please let me fight the boss. Oh, they won't let me fight the boss. Okay. No difference is made if I fire starter this, right? You go to 50. Because I can't benediction to get another hit off. So, like, there's no point in me doing anything there. It's not going to make an actual difference. Which is unfortunate, but just true. So just fire starter the boss for fun. And desperately hope. Okay, because, like, we're killing you in one hit from the thing. Do you have... Wait, you have quick, so... Brings you down to 50. It just doesn't matter. I don't have another source of damage right now, which maybe if we had another fire starter, I think we removed a bit too many. Okay. We don't have a benediction. I think we just go for the spell chain down here. I think that that's just the only thing that matters. So we'll do 43. They'll have 7 health remaining. It's going to make no difference whatsoever. So we do this, and then we do a little bit of dancing, I guess. Okay. Please let this be the boss wave. How many waves is it until then? Oh, no. Are you see? Okay, good. Okay. I feel like we can do it. Okay, we've done it. Not even close, baby. Not even freaking close. Just to make people sweat a little bit. We're gonna be here a while. Okay. All right, we did it. Not even close. Not even terrifying. We have no... Are there not... Oh, no, there are relics. We just didn't get any. Oh, my word. A little bit rusty. A little bit rusty. Unlocked Eagle Heart. Transfer all Valor on this floor to a unit. Hell yeah. Wait, do we get to see the other ones if I do this? Yes. Sky Song Trumpet. Summoning a Hymnist applies Valor 5 to friendly units. So, like, that was, like, the Bard guy we had. Max level for the, I guess, the demo. Ascend and then advance. Hell yeah. Friendly units at the front of the floor permanently gain 6 health at the end of the entire battle. Wait, what? Friendly units at the front of the floor gain 6 health permanently at the end of the entire battle. The word entire, like, actually throws me there, which is kind of funny. Extinguish when they die, gain a Dragon's Horde. Incant is also triggered by unit abilities. Hell yeah. I'm alive. Back to the outpost. Thanks for playing the Monster Train 2 demo. The full game has many more features, 3 more clans, higher difficulty levels that we gotta clearly get de-rust for. 100 plus more cards, daily challenge, dimensional challenge, endless modes, new events, logbook feature, 10 plus Pyre hearts. Interesting. I'm assuming those aren't just cosmetic. A full story, Battle the Titans. Phil, you're finally back. Please tell me you have good news. Sorry, Talers. The corruption is spreading and it's getting worse. I can barely recognize heaven anymore. What about your brother? I'll deal with Seraph when the time comes. You better explain yourself, Fel. I agreed to let you use my Pyre jail, but this much you'll need to pay me back with interest. Really? Of course a dragon would think first of gold. Why deal with the threats before us when you can pad your profits, right? Major, speaking of threats, need I remind you of what happened when you were the threat invading us? Enough. Listen, this is a makeshift alliance. It's not going to be perfect, especially between former enemies. But the real enemy is taking over. Heaven as we speak, so if we don't come together, they'll take over hell too. Let heaven enjoy its comeuppance. My portfolio will be happy as long as the Titans get what they deserve. And so long as you actually help us, I'll be back in heaven and never have to deal with you again. Okay. But a headache. How did Herzel ever manage to make peace between heaven and hell? Continue the story in the full game, unlock new clans, Pyre hearts, daily challenges, and a lot more. Customize your train, start a run. I mean, I'm going to click this for a second and see. No, I mean, can we, okay, so we can have them as our primary. When battles, 6 battles with trials, Covenant rank. Enemies are stronger and additional random cards to your starting deck. I mean, I was always a fan of that. So what do you do? Cooldown 3, deal damage equal to this unit's attack. Apply Pyre Gel 4 to all enemy units. That's pretty fun. So that's same starter and everything. Doesn't really. We got the Luna Coven, the Under Legion, and the Lazarus League. Interesting. Well, alas, though, that's going to do it here for today for Monster Train 2. Perhaps if I can find the time through my busy week here, I will see if I can do another run with the other faction at the very least as the primary. But I'm sure we will come back to check out the game in the future. But for now, it was a lot of fun. It's very good. Like, enough twists and turns. And it definitely, it really feels like they made a Monster Train 2 for people who liked Monster Train 1. It feels like a natural extension in terms of like the base factions do feel a bit more complex. They feel like, I'm not going to say like they're complex in like an extreme way, but more complex than like the other starter factions felt at the beginning, which is nice. But holy moly, we have a whole lot of new systems to relearn. Whole lot of like game to relearn. I mean, man, the new factions are cool. The new cards are cool. The new enemies are spooky. It's still, you can get as busted build heavy as ever. I think we just gotta slow it down. We're not playing a game that has a rewind or whatever. So, alas, let me know if you'd like to see more Monster Train 2 in the form of a comment down below. My name is Retramation. I cover indie games every single day with an extra specialty in roguelikes and roguelites. I've been playing a lot of another game, but there are finally games like on the horizon that are exciting enough that I'm really interested in checking out. If you are new to this channel, the stuff I'm about to say is just don't worry about it. It's irrelevant. Just you may go subscribe, come back later. If you've been watching the channel, obviously there's been a certain game that I've been playing a lot. However, there are some games coming out. Monster Train 2 is obviously going to be one of those. Slay the Spire 2 is going to be one of those. Card Survival Tropical Island is getting a sequel, I guess, that I'm happy to check out. And what is it? Oh my god. Teamfight Manager is getting a sequel as well. So like, those are some that I'm absolutely going to be checking out. It's going to be kind of spotty as I figure out how to have enough time to record stuff, especially when this is an hour-and-a-half video. But I'm going to try to get back to stuff. It's not a permanent shift. I've just been encapsulated, and I've not been inspired by a lot of stuff that's been coming out. And now I am. There's some stuff that I am excited to check out, so I'll check out stuff when it's, when it's exciting to me. That's the current vibe, okay? Alas, that is that. It's going to do it here for today. Thank you for watching. Check out the channel. More roguelikes and Bizarre every single day. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.